World Wide Web, or more commonly known as the Internet. Nowadays, it's quite impossible for many to imagine their life without this thing, but it is believable that the Internet achieved that within only a couple of decades. In fact, it's the fastest adopted technology in all of recorded human history. If that's shocking, wait till I say that we are most probably on the verge of seeing the third level of Internet, dubbed Web 3.0. For quite some time now, the term Web 3.0 has been circling around social media and blogs, but how much do you actually know about it? How much do you even know about Web 1.0 and Web 2.0? Let's learn about that. If you want it in simple words, Web 3.0 is the third generation of the evolution of web technologies. It is the emerging phase or the latest phase of evolution of the Internet. It's a vision for the next phase of the Internet's development that imagines a decentralized ecosystem based on blockchain technology. This would mark a departure from the centralized mega platforms and corporations that dominate the ecosystem currently, and proponents claim fix what's wrong with the Internet of today, along with reversing the erosion of democracy. So many big and hefty words, it can be pretty hard to understand, right? Let's take it down a notch and start from the beginning. The first version of the Internet, Web 1.0, known as the static web. This first version of the Internet is acknowledged as the first stage of the World Wide Web evolution back in the 90s. It can be envisioned as a read-only medium. Web 1.0 was closer to a book than an interactive experience. Content generation was handled by a select few, and information was hard to find. True interactivity didn't come until Web 2.0. By the next decade, the Internet was able to enter its current level, Web 2.0, driven by mobile social networks and cloud technology. Web 2.0 users can read and write content on websites and applications and distribute it between sites. It is described as the participative social web. Some of the most famous products of Web 2.0 are YouTube, Facebook, MySpace, and many others. Web 3.0 represents the next phase of evolution on the Internet. Web 3.0 is built upon the core concepts of decentralization, openness, and greater user utility. The decentralization of Web 3.0 will be mostly focused on the data part. A small group of big tech companies like Meta, YouTube, and Twitter owns most of the user data associated with Web 2.0. The data is highly centralized with these tech giants. Web 3.0 aims to disrupt that centralization by putting an individual on the authority of their own data. Would you like us to cover a specific token, NFT, or game? Be sure to leave it in the comments. The evolution of the web has been defined in large part by interactivity. The leap from Web 1.0 to 2.0 provided users with the ability to initiate interactions with websites. However, this was usually a one-sided conversation. People could actively use components on a 2.0 website. Likewise, people could interact with each other on a 2.0 website. The site itself wouldn't initiate that interaction or anticipate a user's desire. This is one of the biggest leaps forward with Web 3.0. 3.0 takes a more proactive approach that uses AI, machine learning, and advanced language processing. In short, Web 3.0 can act as a semi-autonomous agent. A Web 3.0 service might ask itself what a user wants in any given situation. The system will be able to take advantage of some unique resources. As Web 3.0 networks will operate through decentralized protocols, the founding blocks of blockchain and cryptocurrency technology, we can expect to see a strong convergence and symbiotic relationship between these three technologies and other fields. They will be interoperable, seamlessly integrated, automated through smart contracts, and used to power anything. The current slew of DeFi protocols is just the tip of the iceberg. Being a part of the decentralized system, Web 3.0 also works on a trustless and permissionless platform. Trustless refers to the fact that there's no need for a trusted gatekeeper. Users can encounter each other just as they would in the real world, without third parties' go-ahead. Permissionless systems imply that anyone can participate in a process without the authorization of a governing body. By the way, did you know it's always a good idea to use a VPN when you're using crypto? If you don't have one, be sure to check out our preferred VPN using the link in the description. So, how is the development of Web 3.0 going on? Well, if you use those virtual assistants like Siri and Alexa, then you're already seeing it develop. Over the years, voice-controlled AI assistants have grown more intelligent and have expanded their abilities. Today, they can understand requests such as "where's the nearest burger joint?" or "book an appointment at 8 a.m. tomorrow," and immediately come up with the right information or action. Of course, no new development will come without some challenges. Decentralization also brings with it significant legal and regulatory risks. Cybercrime, hate speech, and misinformation is already difficult to police and will become even more so in a decentralized structure because of the lack of central control. From the look of it right now, the new internet will provide a more personal and customized browsing experience, a smarter and more human-like search assistant, and other decentralized benefits that are hoped will help to establish a more equitable web. So, Web 3.0. Are you enthusiastic about this new level of internet? Are NFTs going to change the face of real estate? Tap on the tab on your screen to know more about that, and we will see you inside the Metaverse.